Hello, my name's Charly Cox and I am the author of Validate Me, my second collection of poetry and prose, all about how I had a mental breakdown over my constant search for validation online. I promise it's a bit funnier than it sounds. I'm here in Waterstones, Piccadilly, my favourite Waterstones, and in my favourite section, which obviously is the poetry section. And I'm going to tell you 3 books that have both inspired me personally, helped me through a lot of really difficult times, and also in my career as a writer. The first one is Hold Your Own by Tempest. I picked this up in a bookstore in New York, and it was when I was going through a really confused time with my career, and I had absolutely no idea what I wanted to be, what was tangible, and where I could put my passion. And I sat cross-legged on the floor for about an hour in this bookshop until they told me to leave and buy the book, and thought, oh my God, I want to do this. I want to be Tempest. Alas, I've not quite made it yet, but it was all because of this poem that I'm going to read to you now, called Down the Pub. It was something about the shape of his face, the size of him. I couldn't take my eyes off him. I just wanted him to know without me saying that I needed him to put me in my place. We were joking, all together, shooting pool. I was standing, legs apart, smoking fags and swearing. Beside me, with their slender waists and shipwreck eyes, the girls were dancing, and I was dying. To be like them, until one put her breasts against my body and my feelings changed. The next book I have picked is Pour Me a Life by A.A. Gill, which I don't even know really where to begin with this. I read A.A. Gill's columns as a kid in the Times, and I felt very naughty that I was getting to pick through them. And it was ultimately what made me want to become a writer. His use of language, the way that it's so poetic and it feels a bit mischievous, and it's just brilliant. And this book is about his grapples with alcoholism and how he forgot a huge period of his life, but he paints the perfect portrait of what I think I always imagined a real writer to be, which was in dodgy, dirty pubs in Soho and painting people and stealing like legs of lamb and cooking, and just everything that he details is a life I think now lost in an artistic sense. And I have a very strong feeling that one day we'll study this book the same way we're given Orwell. And then to finish off, I've picked Franny and Zuri by Salinger. This was given to me by a friend whose mum had read it and said, oh my God, you've got to call Charlie and you've got to get her a copy of this book because she's going to love it. I'm admittedly not very good at reading novels. I can never quite make my way all the way through, but this I read in an evening, and I just felt so heartbroken that I'd never get to read it again for the first time. Am I Franny? Is Franny me? I will never know, but I really found myself in the pages of this book, and it's just the perfect length, and it's like a lovely, sad short story which speaks to my soul in many, many simplistic ways. But yeah, fabulous book.